Hi, I'm Kate Fox with Village Connection magazine, and we are talking with Thom Reed, and we are talking to him about alien mysteries and what brings him here today to the Bizarre Haunted Flea Market.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you.
Alien Mysteries actually ran a show on us about 2 years ago, and one of the things I make mention of, or I like to talk about when I do these events, is what they left out. And what they did leave out was that it's actually the first UFO case ever in the United States to be inducted as historically significant and true in the nation. And there's a letter here from the governor and the Historical Society, and it made the cover of the Boston Globe. It was covered by ABC News New York. And what I find interesting is that they sensationalize our incident to the point where it loses its value as it is a historic event in itself. And they leave it out for some reason, and so I come to these events and I show clips of what their take is on it and what really happened.
So by sensationalizing it, they sort of dilute it almost, correct?
Yeah, and there's just so many weird little connections with this. Like, this did get discussed at the United Nations in 1992 in support of 33426 by our legally retained attorney. What's odd about that is my father was a politician, and he actually lost his life on the same day. And to couple that, we were the only family to have a restaurant in Sheffield, Massachusetts back in the 1960s. And so all the talk and the buzz and the people came together at this restaurant, and some were for it, some were not. And so it created this disruption in town. So for 3 to 4 years, they had proved that the incident itself had altered the natural progression of the community. So that's how it got inducted. But there's all these coincidental events. The Boston Globe came out on my father's birthday. The letter from the governor came out on my mother's birthday. So there's just weird little things. And so,
So that just adds to everything else.
Yeah, and it's fitting to be here, I guess. And so it's fun.
Wow. Well, you know what? It's very cool. I'm looking at the stuff, and you have some. You have DVDs.
Yeah. We got the New England Legends just ran a show on us, which is actually very accurate. They covered the 5,000-pound monument that was erected in our honor in Massachusetts, so that's rare. Has footage from WSBS Radio that actually aired the sighting back in 1969. This is what's crazy about it. WSBS is still there 40-something years later. Our restaurant is still there, the house is still there, and the officer who used to come in and keep the peace when there a fight was breaking out in our restaurant, his son actually was one of the people who was instrumental in getting this inducted into the town. So everybody's still behind it. It's really kind of interesting. It became a community thing more than it was just about us. Yeah, so it's really kind of nice to be part of it.
Wow. Well, you know what? I have to say, such an interesting story, and so nice to meet you.
Likewise. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh.
And being so tolerant, because I know
Oh, please. I got you, honey. I got you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. This is Thom Reed, and this is Kate Fox with Village Connection magazine.